Hey family, welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy that you're here listening with me this morning or whatever time of the day you decided to listen. Grab some coffee, grab some tea, or just turn me up wherever you are, and just let's dive into this devotional together. We're talking today about everyone versus community. So it's why discernment matters. Because there's a difference between hanging with everyone and having true community. You know, the truth is not everyone you hang with is meant to be your community. And if we're not careful, being in the wrong spaces with the wrong people can slow us down, drain us, and even pull us away from what God has for us. So I got some points. Point 1, everyone isn't your assignment. Jesus loved everybody, but he didn't spend the same amount of time with everybody. He had the multitudes, the 72, the 12 disciples, and then the 3 who were closest to him. Matthew 26:37 tells us he took Peter, James, and John a little further into the Garden of Gethsemane. That shows us that even Jesus performed and showed that he had layers of relationship. The mistake we make sometimes is trying to make everyone our inner circle. Not everyone can handle your struggles, your calling, or your vision. And if you keep pouring into the wrong people, you'll find yourself drained instead of strengthened. Point 2, the danger of wrong circles. 1 Corinthians 15:33 says, "Do not be deceived. Bad company corrupts good character." That doesn't mean you can't love people or hang out with different groups, but it does mean you need discernment about who's shaping your thoughts, your habits, and your spirit. Some people are great for casual laughs, but not for spiritual advice. Some people will celebrate your old life, but not really encourage you in your new walk with Christ. And if you don't use discernment, you'll find yourself pulled back into things God already freed you from. Proverbs 13:20 says, "Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm." Your community should push you closer to Jesus, not back you into cycles he's breaking off of you. Another point is, what does true community look like? Acts 2:42 says, "The early church devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching, to fellowship, to breaking bread, and to prayer." That's community. Community isn't just people you can hang with. It's people who sharpen you, like Proverbs 27:17 says. Iron sharpens iron. Your community should pray with you, correct you when you're off track, and remind you of God's promises when you forget. And your community should also replicate the same type of character that God has shown for you. If you feel like your community has kind of shifted, or you feel like they aren't walking in a God-like space with you, then you may need to reconsider that as well. Because true community loves you enough to cover you, but also love you enough to challenge you. Another point is discernment. Here's the takeaway. Love everybody, for sure, but discern who's in your closest circle. Pray about who has your ear, your time, and your trust. And let this speak to yourself. Like, are you being that for someone as well? Like, are you someone that covers and challenges? Because without discernment, you can be connected and not covered. Surrounded, but you're not sharpened. Like, what in the world? To feel that way? To be putting all this effort into a relationship that has no true God-like result or God result, period. And that can cost you spiritually. Like, think about that. So my encouragement today is ask the Holy Spirit to show you who belongs in your inner circle. I'm challenging myself with that as well. And who you may need to love from a distance. Remember, Jesus had compassion for the crowds, but he trusted his mission to his disciples. You don't have to walk with everybody, but you do need godly community. All right. And I'm trying something new, guys. I'm doing this Bible trivia, and it's like a little giveaway too. So if you made it this far, here's today's Bible trivia question. Who was the first Christian martyr in the New Testament? Drop your answer in the comments. If you get it right and you made it to the end, you'll be entered for a chance to win some merch as a thank you for rocking with me. All right? Thanks, and have a good one.